What are we talking about? 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 So look, my vote is for Howie Hawkins and Angela Walker. You might not know who those people are. They're the Green Party president and vice president elect of the Green Party. Isn't it beautiful? Alexander Michael, shout out to you. That fly on Boy Boy's head. Bro, it's crazy. Look, so I was told that my vote was wasted, that I was wasting my vote on Howie Hawkins and Angela Walker for president and vice president because they're Green Party candidates. When those candidates go live on YouTube, they hardly even get 900 watchers. You know what I'm saying? So it's very unlikely that they win the presidency, right? Now, here's what's interesting. When I'm told, as I'm told often, when I'm told that my vote for Howie Hawkins and Angela Walker is a wasted vote, what that means, check this out. Here's what's interesting about people who say that. What that means is that they have no idea how closely I am aligned with the politics of those candidates. They have no clue how closely my philosophy aligns with their philosophy. That doesn't matter to them. They've already given up hope on that. People who say that you wasted your vote, they've already given up hope on the idea that you should even vote for someone based on their political ideas. Like, that just blows their mind that you could actually vote for someone based on what they believe in, aligning with what you believe in, right? So the people who say you wasted your vote on a third party, what they've done is first look at who's more likely to win. That's the first thing that they've looked up. Okay, this person could win and this person could win. It's the Democratic candidate and it's the Republican candidate. I'm going to choose out of the Democrats and the Republicans. So step one of somebody who says you've wasted your vote, their step one thinking is find out who are the two most popular, right? That's a sad first step. But then the second step, after they say, all right, I've seen who's the most popular candidate, what they do next is they say, which one of these is less evil? It's maddening. It's crazy to me. Like, so your first step is to tell a bunch of people who are voting based on their convictions that they're wasting their vote. Then you look online and see who are the two most popular people. Who has a real chance at winning, right? Which isn't altogether irrational, right? You look and you say, okay, who has the best chance of actually winning this thing? So then you look at them both and you see because of their popularity, they've raised millions and millions of dollars off of corporations. They're all bought and paid for. They don't really have a shot in hell of actually changing your life for the better. But you look at them and you say, all right, we have Joe Biden and we have President Trump. They have a real shot at winning. So now let me think about step two. Which one is less evil? Okay, let's look at Joe Biden. All right, he has this going on. He's anti the Green New Deal. He said even if a Medicare for All plan actually reached his desk, meaning if the American people were all in favor of it, which the majority of American people are, and Congress passed it and the Senate passed it and it reached his desk, he said he would still veto it. Even though the University of Massachusetts Amherst put out a robust study saying that Medicare for All would save us $5 trillion over the next decade, right? He said he would still veto it. Joe Biden is my political enemy. But people who say that I'm wasting my vote on Howie Hawkins and Angela Walker, they don't, the substance doesn't matter to them. It's who's most likely to win. And out of those two, which one is less evil? And what's crazy about living in that cycle is that after 8 years of Joe Biden, or after 4 years of Joe Biden, we're going to be in the same space. People forget that Donald Trump was elected after Barack Obama. After Barack Obama, and the thing is, shout out to Barack Obama. Barack Obama was a far superior president than Donald Trump. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but I'm saying Donald Trump's election was a response, right? We got to stop saying that Donald Trump's election was 100% a racial backlash. It wasn't 100% a racial backlash. There's a percentage of that. There's a percentage of people who were racist, and we're just like, I hate that there's a black man in the office. There was a percentage of that, but that wasn't 100%. Like, a bunch of people that voted for Barack Obama voted for Donald Trump. What that means is that the amount of change that Barack Obama promised was not delivered upon. What are we talking about? Let's be real about this. You know, I'm kind of on my soapbox right now. Shout out to Howie Hawkins, Green Party presidential candidate, and Angela Walker, Green Party presidential vice president. You know what I mean? And it's like, why would I want to be on that cycle? Why would I want to be in that cycle of saying, all right, I'm not going to pay attention to what politicians are promising. I'm not going to pay attention to what anybody is saying. I'm just going to focus on how popular you are. Right? I'm going to focus on how many corporate donors you have and how many commercials you have, how many billboards you have. That's what I'm going to pay attention to principally. And then after I see which are the two most likely to win the election, regardless of whether or not they're my political enemy, whether or not they have a racist past, whether or not they've put people in prison and expanded the prison industrial complex, whether or not they have put money and funding into the war machine, regardless of what their policy principles are, I'm just going to look for the two who are the most popular, Republican and Democrat, and I'm going to try to figure out which one is the least evil. And then whoever's the least evil according to, you know, my narrow definition of what evil is and my limited understanding of the deep state and about how politics works, I'm going to vote for that person. What are we talking about? Have we sunk that low? If you find a politician, regardless if you're the first person to ever see them, and they say that their values align with your values, that person has earned your vote. That person has earned your vote. Howie Hawkins has earned my vote. Angela Walker has earned my vote. Green Party, big facts. I mean, what are we talking about? Salute. Let me read some of these. The two-party system sucks. Also, people, don't waste your vote on someone outside the two-horse race. Too many faces at once. I'm overloading. Voted Green from Missouri. Spencer Yo, shout out to you, bro. That's my mans. But no, that's what I just wanted to come up here and rant for a little bit. You know, and talk about, you know, this concept of wasting votes. If you think that I wasted my vote, then your assumption is that my principal goal was to remove Trump. It isn't. It is not my principal goal. And it's a really sad goal for somebody with something as powerful as a vote. Do you know how powerful a vote is? That tons of countries don't have a voting system, and you're going to waste your vote on the lesser of two evils for somebody who didn't even earn it? Your vote, the only thing you want from your candidate is for them to remove another candidate? That's crazy. The only thing I request from you as a politician that I'm going to give my vote to is that you remove the guy that's in there. You gotta want more than that. You have to fight for more than that. Mr. Biscuit, I beat the dude that beat you. Nice to meet you. Shout out. Love y'all.